Well, let's head her down the road, guys. I think we're gonna plow a little snow today. I was gonna mow hay, but I decided it was way too hot to mow hay. She's about 90, she's over 90 degrees here in the Fahrenheit's world. I don't know what she is in the calculus world. But we got us a jug of hot chocolate here. Got us a good old cup of coffee here. Got us some warm apple cider here. Got her mittens in case our fingers get too cold. Got her sleeves cut off so as we don't trap that cold air next to us, get the chill. Got my earmuffs on, I can pull them down over my ears. Got my wide brim hat on. If I go under a tree, I don't want all that snow running down my back. Man, I'm getting cold just thinking about it. I tell you what, guys, I'm getting ready to go mow the last field of the first cutting. Getting ready to go mow the last first cutting. Come along with me. I've got one more field after this. I may be able to take you guys on. It's hard to get to though. But anyhow, this is the last of the first cutting on top ground. It's easy to get to. I'll bring you along. I ain't done much videoing. Got a new camera. I'm trying it out the first time right now. Got a transmitter microphone, so I'm hoping I can talk to you guys while I'm on the tractor is what I'm hoping, and that's what I'm trying. And I don't know how loud I'm talking right now, guys, so just bear with me. This is a learning process, it all is. I'll set you guys up in the field a little closer to me and a little where you can see what's going on instead of just the hood of this daggum old tractor. Yeah, we'll get her set up to open her up in the field here. Got a lock here used for going down the road. You can't see him right now. I'm just basically trying out the microphone anyhow. Let me know what you think. Get rid of the locks here so I can let her down. We're gonna jump on her and we're gonna start opening up this field. Now, one thing I really like about this mower is I can mow right behind the tractor. I can leave it folded up there. Let me pick a gear here I like. About tooth gear, lead range, I imagine. I'll bring you guys along while I open up this field. I'm not going to show you a whole lot of it. It's going to take me 3 or 4 hours to cut this field. It takes right at 15 minutes to make one round around the outside. But I'll bring you back in once I've got a little bit done. Once I swing this hay mower out to the side too, I get a little better view. I may turn you around, make you look at my ugly mug every once in a while. That'll teach you. You better click out now if you don't want to see that. Well, we've about made it one lap around the field almost. Like I say, we're still trailing directly behind the tractor. You can see I'm running over hay. Oh. Tree limb. You can see him running over some hay or snow or whatever we want to call it today. But now watch that thing swing out to the side. I hope that caught it. I swung that out to the side while I was turning. And here's how we mow now. We only have to run over hay during the first round around the outside. Yeah, after that, we're plowing snow off to the side. You know how it is after you run over snow, how it gets back to the ground. Well, that ain't no good. It's hard to scoop up. So we plow snow off to the side like this. We'll quit running over. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back here a little bit and show you another angle too. This field's really pretty once it gets opened up, and I want to show you guys that too. Like I say, I'll show you another angle too. We're just having fun. Here's another, see that's a point row. I'm headed this way, but I got to cut back probably more than a 90 degree. We'll say that's 120, 150 degree turn. So, we'll cut that point row off. When we get out to the middle out in the field, that'll be a whole row of that point row all the way out to the end. And we got a different shape point row up here. It's real narrow. And essentially I do the same thing on him. And I'll tell you, we're getting ready to turn into it. What I try to do is this mower will cut about 11 foot wide, and I try to judge the width of this coming up to where I get down to about 15 or 20 feet. I'll cut right back down on itself, and you can see the point rows just leaping up ahead. You might be able to see it, but we're down narrow enough now to turn it. So we'll turn that, come right back on ourselves. Hell there! And another round or two of that, and we'll get this whole corner off, and then we'll start making this here a point row. And I'll take you guys on that. Whenever I do that, I'll try to remember. I don't know. I don't usually video while I'm doing this. I got the new mic. Hopefully it's working. Man, I hope it's working. My old camera. Now, if I could, like out there, boy, if I got lost there for a minute. I was straightening that one out last time. If I could make the corner, man, ain't that beautiful down there? You ought to see it down in that corner looking up this way after it's all mowed. I'll try to show you that. Man, it's beautiful. But this field has one square corner. The worst field I don't do anymore. Same owner as this one here. There was 37 turns to make it around that field. And it really wasn't much of a field. There was a barn in the middle of it. So that was turns to get around it. Just one thing and another, there was a couple obstacles in it. It went around the house. 37 turns to make it around that field. By the time you made the second round, some of it was so narrow you was already done cutting, but you had all that left to do. Wasn't hardly room to turn around. Man, it's pretty out here, that old hill. We're almost back to where I turned you guys on. I turned you on just right up here, so we've almost made it around the field while I've been a BSing with you. So, I don't know, hopefully this, I keep saying it, broken record, I hope this new camera's working good, because I want to bring you guys along on some of the farming stuff I do that's so hard to videotape. If this microphone's doing a good job, you can hear me, or a tolerable job. I know there's going to be tractor noise, but for a tolerable job. See, today, like I say, I decided to plow snow instead of going ice fishing, and I'm glad I didn't go ice fishing. Old Mike, that buddy of mine, he went ahead and went ice fishing. And I'll be dadgum, he said it took him 45 minutes to get a hole cut big enough in the ice to get his boat in. No sooner got that done than the game warden come over and wrote him a ticket for ice fishing during the summertime. Said that was out of season, wasn't allowed. As long as you guys don't mind riding backwards and don't get seasick, you can see a little bit of old grass coming out there. Maybe get a picture of them point rows behind you there. We'll finish them out after a while. Not everybody mows like I do, but this is the way I've found that works the best. And I've mowed a considerable amount of hay. And back when I was working a regular job and still having to do 100 acres of hay a year, you better find some most efficient way to do everything you can, because there ain't enough hours in the day. A lot of times around here, 6-hour baling window. And raking too. If the dew will burn off, let's say 10 o'clock or so, I can go rake. Because you don't want to rake that dew up in the window, you'll never get it out there. And as soon as it settles down, I get raking. Let's say I got to rake for 2 hours. Now it's 2 o'clock, and I probably only get a bale till about 6 o'clock. Certain fields, as soon as the shade starts hitting it, it'll start setting dew on it and start getting tough again. And then usually I load that hay until dark, get it in the barn if I can. If I ain't got it in the barn, then I get up the next morning and stack it in the barn. And grease equipment, maybe mow some more hay or tend some more hay, rake some more hay. And I just kind of keep it going until I get through a cutting. It's usually a week or two of no sleep in the first cut. By the time I get the second cut, it's spread out a little bit farther. I don't have to do as many fields a day to get caught up. Doing first cut's about like, I don't know, whatever. It's already at 1. Mother Nature told it to start growing, and it's already at 1. Now on the second cut, it basically starts, usually 45 days from when I cut first cutting. So if first cutting got spread out just a little bit, then I get to spread out second cut, maybe even a little bit more. Usually by the time third cut comes, I'm busy with something every week, but not all week. So it gets slowed down a little bit in September or so. While I'm thinking about it, I'd like to thank all you guys who subscribe and check in and the comments. I love the comments. Made some pretty good friends down here, I think. Oh, Kevin L., he stopped and checked on me. I've been busy. I didn't get a video up last week. He comments and checks on me. You know, stuff like that means a lot to me. Archer, Marvel's Farmer, he emailed me some. I'm going to get a name wrong. I think it's James Gone. I need to get you called. You can tell I've been busy. And old King of the Wild back there, old Jonathan Cox, been emailing him just a little bit. That's on my Facebook page. I don't know. That's all down there in the comments if you guys need to get a hold of me. Anyhow, I just want to say thanks, guys. We're building a heck of a community here, and I know it's more chainsaw-centered, but my life's not that way. My life is busy, and sometimes I just got to video what I'm doing. So if you got the patience to watch other stuff besides chainsaws. Chainsaws in my hobby, and it's a fun hobby, but that's just not all I do. Let's bring that in a little bit. There we go. So guys, you guys, I don't know, I read something on the inner tube there. It usually takes up to 2 years to hit 1,000 subscribers. I think we've been going at it about 10 months. And let's face it, my videos still ain't the greatest quality, but they're better than they was when I started. Good content back then, but poor quality. You can stand to sit through them, there's still some good stuff back there. But anyhow, I digress. You guys are commenting, interacting. I get back out there a little bit. I adjust that in and out. That hydraulic cylinder right back there. And it can cut plumb over. I'm as wide as it'll go, but a lot of times I'll bring that in like that. This old tractor, she's running right close to the top of the green, and that's about all the horsepower at once. So on a real hot day like this, I'll take maybe a foot less. I can cut a foot more than what I'm cutting right now, I guess what I'm getting at. The whole tractor will get hot if I do. I could slow down a gear, but I'm the kind of guy that'd rather spend 10 minutes driving around a train instead of waiting on it for 5. So I just keep moving her. Anyhow, back to you guys thanking you. Man, that's just, man, it's just heartwarming. All the people comment, some of you comment and interact with what's going on in the video. Some of you comment, oh, old mountain man. Oh, dang it, old mountain man. He always tells me a story. And you still owe me a story on chickens, dadgummit. But I don't want you getting in trouble with your bride there, so you better just type that out when you get a chance. And Old Codger, man, I like Old Codger. I don't want to get naming people, but there are a few that stick out in my head. Old Fab's Acres, he's pretty good on the chainsaw business. You know, an Archer, and a lot of it's just basically chainsaw oriented. And I try to, at least in the summertime here, I'm trying to at least put in one chainsaw video and then one farming video, or doing whatever I'm doing. I hauled off sheep in amongst the bale of 1,800 bale of hay this week, whatever this week was. I hauled off sheep one night and I didn't video it. I just had to get the work done. But suffice it to say, I'm busy, and I can generally mess with my chainsaws a little bit on Sunday to shoot you guys a video and get it edited. So I'm kind of just switching back and forth in between videos on chainsaws and videos on farming. Oh, there went a little rabbit. Watch him. Oh, there's a little rabbit. He just ran out. We didn't run over him. I hate running over rabbits. The ones that aggravate me the worst are running over baby deer, because I feel so bad. And I'm not against hunting or nothing. Probably shouldn't talk about that here. But the thing that aggravates me about little baby deer, well, whether you know it or not, they don't have any scent. They don't smell. A dog or something walks right by them and never smell them. So their mama tells them, she bats them down and tells them, you stay right here and don't you move. Don't even get up. Something will walk right by you. Don't you worry about it. You'll be all right. Well, I don't see them if they're bedded down deep. And then I ran over one because and you know he was scared to death. Oh, it just tears me up thinking about how obedient he was and how it cost him his life. I know that's a little bit too in-depth on a cold day like this. I'll quit talking serious. I'm usually one of two things, dead serious or lighthearted. Sometimes some of both at the same time. Anyhow, thanks to all the subscribers. That's what I wanted to say. On a square field, this would just come out to a perfect X. That you just run it back, but there's a deck up there. See, so that leaves another set of whiskers. There's a corner there. Might have been square, that corner would have wound up with that corner. If Froggy had wings, he wouldn't pop his butt when he jumped there, would he? Oh, she takes her off slick though, don't it? Slicker frozen snot on a gold tooth. Man. Speaking of frozen snot, man, I'm about down to chilled right out. This cold weather's about to get me down. My coffee's about empty. About cold. We like her rough. A lot of dead ash again. A lot of dead ash in this fence row. Pretty good coyote hunting spot right here too. Do a little bit of nightfall in here. I usually take a couple out a year. He raises goats. More predator control than anything. I enjoy coyote hunting, and he enjoys me eliminating some of the predators around these goats. Hey, it works out for everybody. reason I afforded it. It's got 15,000 hours on it. But it's pretty nice. It works. I've got some time fixing up in it. Uh-oh. I think we'll have us a bad joke. What did the hay bind say to the tractor? Pull me a little closer, John Deere. Ha ha! Hey guys, what'd you think about that? Guys, if I heard it, give me a hitchhiker symbol, act like you need a ride. If I didn't, give me a Julius Caesar deal. You know, when he didn't fight the line good enough, or called it just right, or whatever, give me that. Give me a comment. Stop in and say, hey, introduce yourself to nothing else. Yeah, just jump in there and say whatever's on your brain. I'm gonna pull up here and I got my hot cider under a shade tree so it wouldn't freeze out here. Actually, we drank that down with ice water. It's empty. This half-gallon jug on my side's empty. And I got another half-gallon jug up here, but we didn't tie into it, so. There we go, guys. I appreciate her.